back to the channel of Pro Enzo Vid, and this is my thoughts today on some sort of opinion on the handling and the sort of usage of how the NRL, I should say, uses the allegations for players when they're in trouble. Because I think recently, looking at some players in particular, like Talatau Amone, who I'm mainly going to talk about today, but just in the past in general, like I'm not too impressed with the stand-down rule. I think that's a real issue for me. And I think that it has to be a major change. I think the game needs to have a major look at it, and they need to consider some sort of change in little different process, because this was Todd Greenberg, aka Todd Greenturd, who used to, I guess, run this whole thing about the whole stand-down policy. Like, he was the one that bring up the idea to bring the stand-down policy in and do it for the players' sake of being bad or whatever. But you know, there's some players out there, and it's already been proven that they haven't been guilty. They're actually innocent, like the Bellin and Tristan Sailor, for example. And while it's been, I guess, good in a way for some players that have been found guilty, you know, I think it's still a big waste of time. Like, it's been going on for 3 years with the Bellin and Fainu, like since 2018 to 2021 for the Bellin, and since 2019 to 2022 for Fainu. So it's way too long, honestly. It's way too long. It ruins players' mental state, and I think it just ruins clubs in general and how they use their squads going forward. But before I start, everyone, just want to say thank you to those who have recently subscribed to the YouTube channel. Really does mean a lot. Without you guys, obviously I wouldn't be the YouTuber I am today. Like, it's obviously, obviously happy with the modern day content I'm doing, not some sort of past tense content. So yeah, no, it's good to sort of keep up with the new game today and sort of report this sort of news, and sort of just give my full opinion, and sort of just be smart about it all, and talk about what's happening around the NRL world. Obviously, it's the pre-season, so not much is expected to happen apart from some lead-ups to the 2023 season. But for you guys to still be watching my channel during this time, it's been fantastic. So thank you very much. And yeah, fuck everyone that doesn't like that. But yeah, no, look, let's get into it. So I think where you should really start is with Talatau Amone. Well, that's how I'm going to start off with. Amone is a player that's currently under the investigation of the NRL, that of his allegation with him apparently using a hammer against a tradie one day. So this was reported back in late October, I believe, and since then he's been, well, he got bailed, but he was in jail for a night because of the allegation that was pressed against him and the charges. So in jail for a night and got out after 24 hours. But yeah, obviously it's not good, because he could be guilty. We never know. He could be innocent, could be guilty. I hope he's innocent, obviously, but could be guilty at the same time. But yeah, no, look, he should be obviously not stood down, in my opinion, and that goes for every other NRL player. Even though, unfortunately, Luciano Lua was the recent player to get stood down, he shouldn't even be stood down. I mean, the evidence is in the pudding about him not being guilty, because he apparently did something to his wife, like abused her or something. But look at one of his recent posts on Instagram. He's proposed to his missus, and they're going to get married. So you got to think that right there, he's not guilty. I mean, surely they throw the case out the window and don't have to wait until May until he has to actually play again. Like, that's ridiculous. That just ruins his sort of time at the Cowboys, and sort of just ruins his mental state, having to sit on the sidelines and miss games for nothing, really, if him and his partner are all good. You get what I mean? So same with Amone. Like, I mean, obviously there's some sort of video proof of him running after someone, and with his dad, I believe. That's the other person. But yeah, again, it's just a weird situation, because who knows if he actually did it or not. But from what it seems like, it's not good so far. But even if he was guilty, don't stand him down, because I mean, look, obviously if he's proven guilty, then yeah, arrest him and go from there. But look, just for now, like, especially when there's no real verdict yet, let him play. Don't consider standing him down. I mean, obviously nothing yet's happened, but the mail is that the NRL is strongly considering standing Amone down. So it might be Sullivan and Ben Hunt for the Dragons halves this year, So I really hope they don't stand Amone down. Just let him train with the team, let him just play trial matches until the whole thing's done, because I think that it's important for a player to earn their pay by playing and be employed by the club and not have to sit in the sidelines for nothing, really. So it's just pretty much a messy situation, of course, but it needs to also be looked at, because I don't think the whole stand-down policy is good for players mentally and physically, because I think it can really hurt them badly in many ways. So you got to think that this has to be done soon, because the old CEO of the game, Todd Greenberg, he's gone now, so get rid of him. If he's gone, no, he's gone. Obviously, left a couple of years ago. But what I meant to say is that get rid of his idea of the whole CNN policy. Got new people in there now, so why not get rid of it? I don't know what the NRL is doing, but you got to get rid of it, because I think it's not a good idea for the players. I don't think it's the way to go until things are done in court or wherever it is. I just think let the players train, let the players play, and then if there's a verdict like guilty, for example, pull them out of their last game, or after the game they play, and then yes, arrest them, I guess, and put them in jail. But just let them play, because they have a right to play the game they love, and the game they represent for the NRL in general, and the team they represent in general as well. So you got to let them go ahead and do their job. But we'll see what happens with Amone. But personally, the stand-down policy needs to be stopped, and I hope the NRL gets rid of it, because I think it's awful. But what do you think, everyone? What do you think about the whole stand-down policy, and what do you think about the whole Amone situation? Like, obviously it's not good, but he shouldn't be stood down, in my opinion. But if you have a different opinion on it, let me know in the comment section down below. But everyone, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.